Hello friends, Jenkins Dota here, bringing you another Dota 2 video on behalf of Pvgna.com. This is going to be part of the Top Weekly Heroes video series, and this is going to be week 2 in the video series. Last week we posted this content and got a couple of suggestions. We're trying out some new things. Let me know what you think about it. I'm basically going to show you a bunch of clips of heroes that I think are OP, that are kind of plaguing pubs right now, and just showing you why I think that they're really strong. So if you guys like this, please let me know in the comments below. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Number 1, RIki. I think that this hero right now is the #1 uncontested king of winning MMR. I think he's sitting at the highest slot in terms of win rate in 5k plus bracket. I think that he's duking it out with Visage depending on the day. Both of these heroes are kind of in and out of that #1 slot, sitting at about a 60% win rate, something ridiculously high like that. Like, you know, they're too high when they're sitting at that kind of win rate, especially when they're heroes that are mostly played as supports, historically speaking. But this RIki hero, he was changed recently so that his Tricks of the Trade is now longer duration. It hits a random hero in it as opposed to every hero in it, but much quicker. So you basically can use it as this kind of single target team fighting ability, ganking ability. It makes him scale so incredibly well. He does so much damage. He has so much utility because you can pick up Basher, Diffusal Blade. People are going to constantly be out of mana, constantly be getting bashed, especially because Basher got buffed a little bit. And then since RIki was getting buffed, as you know, prior to this, I think that even if he didn't get buffed, he'd probably come back into the meta with this change because it's so good. But all of these buffs before that didn't quite push him over the edge, when this huge change came in, he's now super far over the edge, and he's not that hard of a hero to learn either, so I think he's great for getting MMR with. But if you look at his talents, 7-second smokescreen cooldown versus 20% crit strike. A lot of people for a while, they're going for the crit strike because, you know, he's a damage hero. You would obviously go for the crit strike, but then people started to realize, like, as the numbers went up on that cooldown reduction, as Valve kept buffing it, that's a ridiculous ability. I mean, Smokescreen also got buffed, so you cannot see out of it either. It blocks vision, which is just absurd. 70% mischance, 25% movement slow, silence, and it blocks vision. I mean, that's a crazy ability. And it's on a 4-second cooldown with a 6-second duration. Has 150% uptime. What a ridiculous ability. On top of that, he has 900 Blink Strike cast range. Once again, this was something that was paired against a damage talent, so everybody would go for the damage talent, but people didn't realize how broken this was until it was buffed to the point where it's way too good. RIki's initiation range on a 4-second cooldown Blink Strike is so far, 1600 range. It's Pudge Hook range, man. It is insane. So watch this team fight. This is a game where Stan King is on my team. I'm the Pvgna. You can see little Jenkins above my name. Or sorry, above my hero. You can see my name above my hero. But look at all the times that he casts the smoke screen, Blink Strike at a huge range, the amount of damage he does, all of the crap that he forces. So he actually initiates this fight. Look at this fight. He goes on the Nakes, who is insanely farmed. He puts down the smoke screen. He gets forced out, forces the Nakes to use the rage. Nakes can't kill our Ember Spirit because he's raged already. He has to back now. The Visage goes in because his Nakes went in. He pops the BKB, which is really bad for him because then we can fight afterwards. Puts the smoke screen down to the Visage, so if the BKB comes down, he can't he can't use any abilities. We kill a bunch of familiars, which is really good. We take this tower, and this is a game. Look, if you look at the minimap, we lost the mid racks. This game actually wasn't going well for us. There's a 3k gold deficit for us, but with the RIki play, like, it was doing so much damage. He puts down the, okay, so actually he's taunted here, but you can see that the moment he is not taunted, he uses the ulti, immediately bashes the Nakes, who gets AA blasted. He has to back out. The Axe dies. Visage has to resummon. He kills the Visage familiars. He's still inside of the OD ulting. He gets taunted again, puts the smoke screen down again. Axe dies back. Nakes has to get out again because he had to use the rage to go into the smoke screen. Axe looks like he's getting away, but it doesn't matter because RIki has a billion Blink Strike range. He uses this silence to protect himself. The Nakes can't come in because he's afraid because he doesn't have his rage. RIki uses ulti again. He uses the Blink Strike to get out. He uses the smoke screen again, and then as his team is running away, he uses the smoke screen to save his team from potentially getting gone on. I cannot fathom how this hero is balanced right now. I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of times that we just saw Stan King press smokescreen, Blink Strike at a huge range to initiate or to get out. He could basically be anywhere that he wanted and then he used the ulti 3 times. And if you could look at the damage, let's see, what's the damage that he did? So 2,900, I believe, damage done, compared to an Ember Spirit with a Radiance, an Ember Spirit who casted Sleight of Fist 5 times, and he did the same amount of damage. A late game Ember Spirit. In my opinion, that's just ridiculous. For a 4-role hero who can roam perfectly well, he still does exactly what he did before, which is being that annoying, invisible, running around the map, kind of just pestering hero. But now, he's ridiculous in the mid and late game as well. So I think RIki is at a point you can basically play him in whatever role you want, and he's going to be broken because his skills are so damn good. So if you're looking to gain some MMR, this is absolutely the hero for you, and it doesn't require like a huge amount of skill. This is a pretty easy hero to learn, not like a Visage. You don't need to micro or anything like that. You just run around killing people. It's really fun. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I think this is a pretty decent list. This is at least what I'm seeing a lot of people spamming, so hopefully you gain some MMR with this, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.